Hey, I just woke up. Anyways, I sound like I just woke up too. I should probably fix my hair. 1 second. This is the best we're gonna get from my hair today because I don't feel like taking a shower and then doing my hair, waiting for it to dry just so I can turn on this camera. And even then, I probably won't even have the motivation to film. So like, I don't really care. That was so fast the way I just spoke. I don't really even have much in it. Today, we're gonna be talking about gender and dating and what it's like being non-binary in the New York dating world, but also just dating in general among the gay queer community. Okay, so let's wind it back up. I came out as non-binary, was it last year? And I have fluctuated with my pronouns, and I have currently settled on they, them pronouns. And I want to do a video at some point actually detailing my journey of gender. So if that's something you want, let me know. Anyways, as a lot of people know, the gay dating world very much puts a pedestal up for people who are masked, people who are white, people who are thin, people who are obviously wealthy and attractive. I'm sure there are more videos that detail this. However, there are so many different levels of hierarchies within the gay and within the queer community that translates over into dating as well. So obviously me, you know, as a white person who's also like a little twink, has insane privilege. I have found when I stopped wearing those West Hollywood and Hell's Kitchen outfits that, you know, the white twinks wear, I felt less attractive going out or even just existing in queer spaces. I don't know if it was true because I have no factual way to prove that me dressing more femme and appearing more femme actually is the causation for this, but it feels like it. So, another thing I did sort of recently, maybe like a month or two ago, is I changed my Hinge profile to include more pictures of me looking femme. Because also, I don't want to falsely sell myself, you know? Like if there is some 6'3" beautiful hunk of man who wants to potentially date me and they're not into femme people, I don't want to date them, you know, if I won't feel comfortable around them. So in honestly every way, it's really important that I show who I am on these dating apps in terms of my femininity, in terms of who I am, what I like to do, all that kind of stuff. You want to present who you are. I definitely have some more photos with me wearing makeup or with me just like wearing femme clothing, you know. But I noticed that I get maybe 1 or 2 likes a week now on Hinge. And I don't know if that's because I swiped through, you know, not swipe, that's Tinder. I don't know if I went through the entire Brooklyn, New York gay community in the age range that I put up as 23 to 29. I don't know if I already swiped everyone or clicked everyone, X'd, you know, but like they don't interact with my profile anymore. So that definitely feels fun. However, there was one person I did meet on the app who I dated for a little bit who very much made me feel secure in my gender identity, never made me feel judged, was always just like, yeah, okay, that's who you are. Literally no judgment about it. It was very cool for me to experience for the first time since coming out as non-binary that I can still be attractive. I know that sounds messed up and I know that I'm beautiful and I'm gorgeous and that I'm a slay. But I know that because of internalized misogyny and internalized homophobia within the gay community and the queer community at large, that there is not as much of a desire for femme presenting or non-binary people as there is if I were more masc presenting. So recently, I have to admit, and this isn't great, I went out last weekend to Metropolitan Bar in Brooklyn, if anyone knows where that is. First of all, such a fun bar. Had a great time. Very chill vibes. I was also completely sober, didn't have anything to drink. I wanted to test myself. I don't drink very often, but when I do go out, maybe like once a month, twice a month at most, I drink. And I drank a lot during Pride Month just because there was a lot going on, a lot of activities, lots of going out, whatever. And I kind of wanted to roll that back because it just wasn't making me feel good. And I felt like the weekend was wasted after I drank. I really enjoy being sober, honestly. Anyways, different story. Another time. But the other weekend when I went out to Metropolitan Bar, I wore an oversized black t-shirt, blue jeans, and tennis shoes. Literally did not want to look attractive, didn't want to feel like I had to put on a cute little crop top, go out and kiki and dance, and I just didn't want to do the whole thing. I didn't even wear any sort of dots on my eyes, eyeliner like I usually do. I mean, my hair is obviously different, but other than that, I presented in a way going out that is very masc in a way that I haven't in a long time. I don't know that masc is the right word to use in terms of like getting rid of gendered language. And at the end of the day, no matter how masked I dress, I will never be masked. That said, I did feel like all of a sudden I was more attractive. Maybe more people were looking at me. I don't know if I'm just like going crazy or not. This is so shitty, but I've been wondering lately, if I dress more mask, maybe people will like me more. First of all, I think that's so wrong, and that I don't know why I'm trying to attract people that only want me in a mask sort of presenting way. I don't think that's good for my brain. I don't think that's good for my heart. Also, it's just not practical long term, because I like to be who I am, dress how I dress, and the reality is the person I'm gonna be with has to be around me and be okay with me doing that kind of stuff and encourage me doing that kind of stuff. Anyway, so I think I've been sort of down on myself recently about being more visibly queer and non-binary in public, because maybe I've been craving attraction and like dating sounds fun. I don't know. I wish I could present to you a more conclusive direction in where my gender fluidity is going, but I cannot, and that's just kind of where I'm at mentally right now. So yeah, I think that first of all, dating in New York City is hard and kind of shitty. And also for me, who doesn't really want to live in New York City long term, like more than a few years, I don't want to raise a family here, all that kind of stuff. I don't want to settle down here. A lot of these people do, and that doesn't really match up. Why would I start dating people who want to live here forever if I don't? It doesn't really make sense. Anyways, I need to be realistic with myself. The best that I can do is just continue to be myself, continue to be that little F word running around the park in a skirt. I almost said the word and I can't say it, so what about it? But I'm not gonna say it on camera. Anyways, that if I am to be in a serious relationship or whatever my situation is, romantically, sexually, whatever, that I want someone to enjoy who I am for all of me, you know? Whether I'm looking masked one day, whether I'm looking femme one day, whether I'm looking neither, it doesn't matter. I just want them to enjoy me for my heart and who I am, and then also encourage me and be like, slay bitch. That's a cute outfit, whether I'm wearing a flannel or a hot pink skirt. I do recognize that in this very binary gender world, that's harder to find, and that's okay. And I am not actively and craving, I need to be in a relationship. That is not me. I do occasionally get bored and just go on dating apps because I'm bored. But yeah, slay. So I don't really know if I have a conclusive thought to end this video, because I just needed to ramble. I'm using this as like my journal right now because I just needed to like kind of get this off my chest. I wonder if other non-binary people feel this way and have ever felt pressured to conform in order to be seen as like more attractive or to like, you know, attract mates. Okay, you know what? I have a conclusion. Since moving here to New York, and since I've come out as non-binary and started to explore myself in terms of fashion, in terms of how I feel about myself and how I present in the workplace and to family and just in general unapologetically, that the friends that I have made and the true friendships are so incredibly accepting and encouraging of me being exactly who I am. I have had some situations where I'm talking about an outfit with friends and I'm like, oh, do I wear this or this? And they're like, wear that, wear the skirt. And they're just encouraging of me pushing boundaries for myself, not because they're trying to make me be something I'm not, but because they know that that's internally what I want to do, and then maybe I'm just afraid, or I'm putting society's and binary world's doubts on who I think I should be. And I love that about my friends here. And then just my friends in general. My friends in LA too, my friends from home are very encouraging of that, and I appreciate it so much. I'm okay with the solid community that I have here, that I feel like I can be who I am. Aw, this is so cute. You know what this reminds me of? This reminds me of like the OG days of like gay YouTubers who would like come on here and be like, so serious in the way they gave their talking monologue. And I get it was about serious topics, and that was an important time in YouTube history. It's just like funny, this whole sitting down and like talking about life. I don't know where I'm going with that, but slay. Okay, I think that's my sign. Do I have any other thoughts on this? Okay, bye, bye. See you later.